football game.
Today, we're going to decide who will play the main roles in our Christmas pageant. But of course, everyone will have an important part to play. You know what Mrs. Armstrong always tells you? There are no small parts, only small actors. Isn't that what Mrs. Armstrong always says?
That's what she always says, but she never says what it means.
Don't you know what it means?
I know what it means. It means that the shortcuts have to be in the front row of the angel choir, or else no one can see them.
Well, not exactly. It really means that the littlest baby angel is just as important as Mary.
I don't think anyone is as important as Mary. Well, naturally, that's what you think, Alice. I think Jesus is more important. I still think it means that the shortcuts have to be in the front row. Mary, Jesus, Mary, Jesus, Mary.
Girls, everyone is important. Mary, Jesus, and the short kids. Now, is everyone here? Beverly, will you just step out in the hall and see if anyone else is coming?
But the Hermans are still here.
That's okay, they can join us.
By myself?
Go, Beverly.
Yes, ma'am.
Papa,
Now, you little children will be our angels, so please remind your mothers that you'll need bed sheets. People in the angel choir will need bed sheets too. And if any of you well, let's make it
Butthead.
Now, what happened to Beverly?
I think she's home. I think she got sick.
Did she say she was sick?
She just left. All I did was say, hi, Beverly. And then she just left.
I see. Well, will someone please let Beverly know about the rehearsals? The next 4 Wednesdays after school. Plan to be here for everyone.
What if we get sick?
You won't get sick. Of course, Mary and Joseph must absolutely come to every rehearsal.
What if they get sick?
Well, they won't get sick either, Elmer.
Well, Beverly got sick and we didn't even start yet.
We don't know that Beverly got sick. Now, I want you all to think about Mary. We all know the kind of person that Mary was. She was quiet and gentle and kind, and the girl that plays Mary should try to be that person. Who would like to volunteer for that part? Did you have a question, Imogene?
No, I want to be Mary. And Ralph over here, he wants to be Joseph.
Oh, yeah, right.
Well, I'll just make a list of volunteers for these parts, and then we'll all decide who it should be. Who else would like to be Joseph? Did you raise your hand, Elmer?
No.
Just raise your hands, please. Any volunteers? Any of you shepherds? Very well then. Ralph Herdman will be our Joseph. Now, Imogene has volunteered to be Mary. I'll just write that down. What other names can I put on my list? Sarah? Juanita? Alice, don't you want to volunteer?
I don't want to.
I'll be Mary. Be quiet, Gladys. I'm already married. You be a wise man.
Well, the wise men are usually boys. Of course, they don't have to be, and we could.
I'll be a wise man.
Me too. Claude, you want to be a wise man? Raise your hand.
What's a wise man?
Just raise your hand.
What's left to be?
Some angel.
I'll be that. What is it?
It's the angel of the Lord who brought the good news to the shepherds. There, we do have some volunteers after all. Yes, Hobie? Did you want to be a wise man?
No, I just wanted to say I can't be a shepherd. We're going to Waxahachie.
So, why didn't you say so before?
I just remembered. My mother doesn't want me to be a shepherd.
Why not?
I don't know. She just said, don't be a shepherd. I'm not going to be a shepherd.
Oh, yes, you are. What's the matter with all of you?
I'm not going to be shepherd. Gladys Herman hits too hard.
Why, Gladys isn't going to hit anyone. The angel of the Lord just visits the shepherds in the from anyone. Now that's all for today, boys and girls, and you can go. But I expect to see you all here on Wednesday at 6:30. Alice, what's wrong with you? Why in the world didn't you raise your hand?
I don't know.
You don't.
Miss Bradley, get glass off of us!
Alice, I was expecting you to volunteer. Don't you
Miss
want to be?
Bradley!
I'm coming.
Oh, come on, Alice. I don't know. I didn't dare raise my hand. Imogen would have killed me. She said, I'm going to be Mary in this Christmas pageant. If you open your mouth and raise your hand, you'll wish you didn't. And I said, I'm always Mary in the Christmas pageant. And she said, go ahead then. And next spring, when the pussy willows come out, I'll stick a pussy willow so far down your ear that nobody can reach it. And it'll sprout there and grow and grow. And you'll spend the rest of your life with a pussy willow bush growing out of your ear. No, she wouldn't do that. She would too. Hermans will do anything. You just watch. They'll do something terrible and the whole pageant is all your mother's fault.
Did you hear about the Christmas pageant?
Yes, I saw it on Facebook. How could such a dreadful thing happen?
Well, it must be Grace's fault somehow. How else would the 6 of them wind up in the Christmas pageant when they ought to be in jail?
Vera?
Yes.
Irma Slocum. I just heard that Imogene Herdman is going to be Mary in the Christmas pageant,
And that's not the worst of it. All of those Herdman brats are going to be in it.
Is that a fact? All 6 of them? Vera, I live next door to that outfit, and I'd rather be next door to a zoo. Has Grace gone crazy?
Where did they come from? Who let them in? Imogene Herdman. Oh my goodness, what kind of child is that to play Mary, the mother of Jesus? Where was Reverend Hopkins? I'd like to know. He was what? He was visiting shut-ins? Well, I'm a shut-in, and he wasn't visiting me.
I told Grace, why don't you let them hand out programs at the door? And she said, we've never had programs for the Christmas pageant. And I said, this is the year to start.
It's a sacrilege to let Imogene Herdman be married. Surely lightning's going to strike the church.
We better nail down the church and lock up the silver service and hide the collection plates before they clean them out.
It's not right. The Herdmans aren't even members of our church.
What is the matter with Grace? Couldn't she have sent them home? Told them to go away? Oh, I feel responsible. If I had been up and around, this never would have happened.